Right, we're back in the room. Pretty privileged, back in the room. How are we, ladies? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in like a very long time.
No.
Before we start, how was our Christmases? I know it was a little while ago, but did anyone get any presents or do we not get those anymore? I didn't get nothing. I was actually kind of upset. Like, I feel like I'm still young enough to get presents. No,
there's no
I'm
age,
not.
You have to get presents.
Yeah, man. But got lit.
Yeah.
Ate bare food. It was good.
Same.
Yeah, I was in Uganda for Christmas. It was
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was.
Must
it
be
was
nice. What, do you have a like a traditional Christmas?
Of course
dinner?
it was nice. Did you see her? All her videos, her pose.
No, I was just with like, I wasn't meant to be there for Christmas, technically, but obviously I ended up staying there. So I was just with my family that lived there. Just ate food, got drunk, played games, vibes.
Yeah.
And then came back to shit.
I know.
London. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, our viewers. Welcome back.
No one's happy to be back here, bruv. It's just blitz.
Yeah, it's really cold today. Hence why I still got my jacket on, but you know, we move. So new episode, new topic, new things to talk about. Actually, this isn't even like a new thing to talk about. This is just something that I feel like it's been talked about since like forever, since I could understand life. So
My bullets are loaded for this one.
no shade, no shade.
My bullets are loading.
No shade
honestly.
today. So is colorism a thing? I don't even think that's even a question that even needs to be answered.
It should just be a statement, and then whatever comes after. Colorism is definitely a thing. It's a thing, like it's a big thing, and it'll probably be a thing for a very long time. Like our great grandchildren will probably still go through.
You don't think there'll ever be like a no more?
No, it's gonna take a long time.
You think?
100%. Like, okay, what are you talking about? Colorism, as in what? In where?
Like the
Break
light.
it down a bit.
Okay, the light skin versus dark skin colorism thing. Like, do you think that will still always be like a thing?
Yeah, it will. And then when people do, for example, use a black girl, it's like they want bare credit for it. It's like, oh, let's bow down.
Yeah.
It's like a big deal, but then it shouldn't be a big deal. It should just be normal.
Yeah.
But you need to break it down a bit more, because I've just got bullets for everything.
Right, where do you think it stems from then? Where do you think like?
Obviously,
it
stems from back in the day, the slave and all that, slave times. But in this 2020, I think it starts with our men.
Mm-hmm.
Our men they just don't hold us high enough. They just don't rate us enough. They just always, what's the word now? They always make people feel like having something light skin is better, or it's like you're winning if your girl's light skin, or do you know what I mean?
You're literally, you got a trophy.
Yeah, that's the word.
If she's a lighter skinned female, I feel as though, like, I don't know, it depends though, because sometimes a lot of people say, you know, I agree to a certain extent. Like one time, me and my mum, we went outside London, and then we saw like a black man with his white wife or girlfriend or something. And
It's like his white wife.
yeah. And they were having a picnic, and my mum was like, if she was a black woman, would he be doing all this stuff with her? And I just feel like it's a bit.
But how do you know she didn't plan the picnic?
Exactly, and that's the thing. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I agree with it, but then like even when sometimes my mum will say, you know, all these athletes they get famous and then they marry white women, and it's a recurring theme and whatnot. But there's so many athletes that do have black girlfriends.
Not so many.
There's a lot.
It's a minority compared to the ones with light skin.
No, but then we have to, if we're going to look at athletes, we're going to have to look at athletes across the board. I'm so sorry.
Maybe in America, a lot of black athletes
Exactly.
Are
with black women. So we're going to have to look at it across the board.
All right, let's talk about United Kingdom then, what we know where we're from.
Okay.
What about, let's say, French players that come from the French, like Ivory Coast and places like that, who play for England.
A lot of them still prefer light skin.
But a lot of them have women from their home country.
Who are light skin.
No.
Mixed race.
So, do you know what? I'm not...
Denise is not having it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm only saying that because my friend has a concierge firm, and she works, majority of her clients, like 85% of her clients are black French footballers, and we're around them all the time.
Yeah.
And out of the 10 to 15 that I've met, I don't think I've seen one with a black wife.
You know what?
A lot of them have light skin wives. We speak French, but in order for us to make a judgment or come to a conclusion like that, I feel like we have to have facts. We can't just say, oh, because we've seen. Because what about the ones that we haven't seen? That's my thing.
I feel like whenever people go and
But
make
why
rash
are we not
statements-
seeing them?
Because
They don't want to show their black wife. That's why.
No,
It's at home with a headscarf,
no, I don't.
They're hiding them. That's the problem.
No, I don't feel like it's a case of hiding them. I feel like when a couple are black in the media in England, that's not something that's portrayed a lot. It's not. I mean, people get there are more views when the couple are interracial than when the couple are like you guys name somebody who's really famous who has a black wife who's really really famous though in England, and how much press does he get or she get for having a black wife? Name someone. Name someone who's famous in England who's black. Who the media really love. Anyone know anyone?
Stormzy.
Raheem Sterling.
Sterling.
Okay, now, now. No, but you can't say that because she's black. And this is the thing, I feel
Okay,
like...
what are we calling black, by the way? Are we calling... Because there's even levels to it in black.
No, but then...
Are we calling mixed race people black?
No, do you know what? My brother's mixed. I've got mixed race family.
No, but
from
are
my
we
dad's
calling
side.
them black right now?
I call them black.
No, but I feel like
it's a whole nother
but yeah, that's different. We're talking about light skin and dark skin. That's different. You can be black and be fair skinned,
but then
so you're classed as light skinned. We're talking about dark, like me and you, dark, like brown skin, dark skin.
No, but how are we policing what is black and what's not?
Ask the man them.
Yeah, exactly. Ask them. Right, let me start.
Why do dark-skinned people bleach? Why is a girl my colour trying to be April's colour?
No, but why do
I'm not, no.
That is an example. It's an example.
You're acting like I'm lying. I'm not
my
even like
knuckles and April's face.
But then it goes both ways.
I'm so finished.
Because light skin people are trying to tan to be. You can look at it like that.
They want to just be a little bit golden.
No, the light skinned people aren't. White people are trying to tan, sorry, and they are.
Even my dad's side of the family, my brother and sisters, they're mixed. And from since I was a kid, and also cousins that I've grown up with, they're mixed. I've never ever referred to them as mixed race. It's only in recent years, they want to kind of, mixed race people want to branch out and have their own identity, which they're allowed to do. But prior to these few years where they've come out, I've always identified mixed race people as black because that's all I've known them to be.
I identify them as black when we're going against white people or going against Asians or going against whatever. We're black in it, we're all, and even if you have a quarter black in you, you know what I mean? But when it comes, there's a colorism between black people with light skin versus black. Do you know what I mean? Like certain men will be like, I can't date a dark skin thing. I only like lighties. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There's a majority of dark-skinned women all over Africa and Caribbean who are bleaching because they've just grown up seeing people favourite.
But then black men in Africa are picking black women in Africa, and this is the thing.
No,
I
you're
feel
taking
like
it.
no.
You're
And this is
just
the thing.
killing the whole thing.
No. I feel as though we have to be honest with ourselves, all right? And I feel like a lot of the time we take a lot of stuff from social media and what we see on social media and run with it. But we have to talk about in real life. In real life, they talk about, oh, do black men care about black women? Or do black men protect black women? But in real life,
they don't.
You don't think they do? In real life?
No. Right, let's
You don't
have black male friends that take your back.
Because they're your friends. They're your friends.
But that's what I'm saying. Black men protect black women.
That are your friends.
Whether they're your friends or not. I mean,
it's even down to like growing up on TV, all the shows we watch, they always use light-skinned girls like Tia and Tamira. Like, just look at all the TV shows. Like, there's always a light-skinned girl.
They changed
like,
Katie.
obviously now,
they did actually, didn't they?
They're trying to put
black
dark skin in there a bit more. And and even when they do, it's like they want everyone to be like, oh my god, they've used a black girl. But really, that should have been normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to say like all the black men don't defend us. I'm just talking about even things down to like music videos, TV, even workplaces,
do you know
work environments.
I saw, right? This was a while ago, right? But remember when I just think, do you know what? I just think as black women, we have so much other battles to fight that things like even I remember Crept and Conan, Conan had a lyric like, I need a bad thing like Demi Rose. And there was uproar.
A big deal, yeah.
And there was uproar on Twitter about it. But I just feel like there's so much things that we could be fighting for than to be a music video girl. I mean, what is it? No.
Shade.
No.
All right, sis.
No shade.
Big shade.
I just feel like there's so much battles that we need to.
It's not about fighting though. It's about representing just so the young people.
No, but even getting along with each other. Let's work on because black girls, I feel, I feel like black girls are always in competition with me. That's what
Why?
I feel. I don't know.
Ross, I wasn't expecting it to go.
Why?
I don't know. Like I've
What,
always
for no reason?
No, I've always felt like, but I feel like all right. Let me rephrase. I feel like women as a whole are always in competition,
Which
with
is
each
natural.
other.
I feel like
It's not natural because
is.
it's not. For me, I don't see it as natural because if I come in here and I see you guys, I'm not seeing you as my competition. I'm seeing you as my sisters.
Yeah, but that's just you. Do you know what I mean? There are
and
girls
that's
out
why
there.
I say that we have bigger battles to fight than things like us appearing in music videos.
Well, yeah, but it's not just about.
We're talking about TV.
Yeah,
But no, I just gave it a brief example. No, I gave a brief example
black
of
women
it.
being the face of anything, like any company. Like even when you walk in Westfield, all the ads all over the shopping centres, you're going to be able to, like, out of 100 shops, there'll be like 2 or 3 black girls, and it's a big deal. They even want.
But do you actually notice this stuff?
Of course,
Yes, of course.
because they're minority. There's not a lot of it. Of course, so when you see it,
I don't know. Maybe I genuinely don't even notice this type of stuff. Honestly,
No, you're in the next.
No, I genuinely don't. Like, I wouldn't notice that. Oh yeah, I've gone through Westfield and I noticed that all these billboards.
I go through
Subconsciously,
Westfield and I'm in Zara and I see a black one. I'm like, but when I see a black dark-skinned woman being used as the face of a company, I'm happy to see that. Like, it even makes me want to fuck with the company more, with the brand more. Okay, say you're going to buy makeup and all you're seeing is just bare.
But you're like, do you do my shade or?
No, but
can you even do my shade?
No, but
Like,
it's been like that for years before all of Rihanna came along, before Matt came along. It had always been like that. When you're going to Debenhams back in the day, hold on, hold on, wait. But when you used to walk into Debenhams back in the day in central London or whatever, and used to go and get your makeup tested by the white girls, they used to give you the worst shade, the shade that made you look ashy as hell. And it wasn't. I wouldn't say it wasn't a big deal because this is something we had been dealing with. I'm not saying it's wrong or it's right. I'm just saying that's just kind of how it always has been. So
what are you saying then? That it's just normal and we should continue for it to be normal?
No, I'm not saying. I feel like society is becoming more inclusive. And I'm here for it. I love seeing black women do well. But then there's just certain things that I just wouldn't even bat an eyelid to. There's just certain things that I just wouldn't care for. I don't know, maybe because when I was growing up, I grew up kind of around different races. I didn't grow up, in fact, I grew up in a predominantly white area. And my best friend, she was from Iran. And I had another best friend who was half Italian, half Puerto Rican. And then I had another best friend when I got to high school. She was a Somali girl. And literally that was just our life. Like, I don't, like, even the other episode, you said something along the lines of, when we were in high school, all them guys like light-skinned girls. But my memory of high school wasn't that guys specifically like light-skinned girls.
Well, maybe that's because of how you grew up then. I think
maybe.
If you, like, girls that, when I was in school, girls that were light-skinned were 1,000% favoured. I had the little slick that came out here. They had the big one that could go all the way across.
Didn't even slap that one. So,
I had the little peacock as well to the side.
I don't know what ends you came from, what school you went to.
You
All
was
I know
not
is
from
in London town. Back in the day, even being Af was an issue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everyone was trying to twang and lie. Oh, I'm half Bayesian. Oh,
I'm Jamaican.
You know what I'm trying to say? Everyone was trying to say, my mum ain't got an accent, really and truly. Like, we've been through so much. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I haven't ever been like, my dad, thank God, gassed me up from baby. Always made me know I was paying, always gassed me up. Never made me feel like there was anything wrong with my colour or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So with me, I've always been okay with it. Obviously, I have felt a bit like some type of way growing up. But as soon as like I built my confidence in secondary school, I knew nobody could chat to me. I didn't care light skin, mixed race, white. I just knew I was confident. I'm me, and I'm going through. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I can never sit there and say that shit didn't happen in school, or the light skinned girls weren't more prioritized or more favored. Do you know what I mean? It really happened for me, like, and I feel like it still happens. And then some people will be like, oh, but you're a nice dark skinned girl. Like, even white guys.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I don't date white girls, but I'll date you. And I'm thinking,
I've heard that. Yeah.
Please,
that is not.
Or like light skinned boys that think that I should be doing backflips now because you're trying to.
I've heard that. I've had a guy say to me actually whilst I was in America. He said, "Why are you acting like you're light skinned?" And I was like, "What does that even mean?" And obviously they don't use the term "you think you're too nice."
Yeah,
but that's literally what it was. Borderline, you think you're too nice.
So he's basically implying that you're black, so you should pipe down a bit.
Basically,
no, it's a thing.
You're dark skin, sorry, not even black. You're dark skin.
It's like even the commercial appeal. Like, even if you're light skinned and then you can wear blonde hair, you're more likely to cut through. TV wise, everyone can associate with you. The white girls will feel like they can be with you, the light skin. Do you know what I mean? Like there's levels to it. Like there's actual levels to it. Like, and one time, like when we was having this discussion with one of my cousins, we broke it down and we were like, when it's men, you can be as dark as whatever.
They're like,
and the whole black man
darker
thing.
your
Do you know what I mean?
better,
But when it's women,
But
have you not seen like Nicki, Beyonce, all of them, when they started their careers, somehow they start looking lighter down the.
Yeah.
But then it might not even be bleaching or anything.
It might be
because it's lighting. They want the lighting, but that's how they want the lighting, because you yourself as an artist can be like, no, I look too light. Because sometimes even when I snap with certain filters, I'm like, bruh, there's no, why do I look this brown? Do you know what I mean? I'm not even this brown. But it's like, and sometimes I even darken pictures just so it doesn't look too mad, do you know what I mean? But trust me, people prefer light skin, like it's a thing. And until we have a dark skin JMB, or we have like some dark skin, do you know what I mean? If Stormzy goes and get with someone like me, and not me, like my complexion, then people, the young people, it'll be a thing. Like when that finally happens, like say there's a young couple, all over TV, all over whatever.
But there won't
It's gonna be, but people even make a big deal about it.
Because of the fact that black people are not, I think in a society like this, we're not taken, then nobody cares about a black couple in society.
No, a black power couple.
Yeah.
Like say,
Nobody cares about that. Nobody
Don't say
cares
that.
about
Yeah.
that. But it's the truth. Nobody wants to see it.
So if Stormzy went and got with
Look at Raheem Sterling for
a Dutch, that
Raheem Sterling
really
for
dark skin
example.
model. If you
Just
went and
look
got
at
with her,
him.
they'll be popping.
Yeah. Who?
Like a Dutch, she's like model of the year.
No,
She's got it
listen.
everywhere.
All right, we're going to use Raheem Sterling as a prime example. That boy.
He's going on nothing though, not in a bad way. She's not like. She what, bruv? Okay, cool. He's put her on. She's got a few businesses going now, but before that, what is she doing on her own?
But none of the girls no footballer's wife was anything before they put them on.
Exactly, then you're using the wrong couple as an example.
Because all right,
I want to use a power couple.
No,
As a power couple where both people.
We're gonna look at Colleen and what's the guy's name?
Wayne
Rooney.
Old school.
Okay, all right, but even if they're
that's
old school,
generation before social
even
media.
if they're
Can't talk about
no, even if they are, we're gonna look at them because it seems that like when it comes to Raheem Sterling, we all see how he's crucified in the media.
Yeah,
we see everything. We see that he's constantly compared to is it Vardy?
We don't know.
He's always compared. Anyway, he's always compared. I don't know anything about football. I'm not going to sit up here and say I do. But he's always compared to another footballer who plays in the same team as him, and it's always kind of this person bought this house for his longtime girlfriend, his high school sweetheart. But then when it comes to Raheem Sterling, it's like Raheem Sterling's gone on holiday with another, whilst his, and they just literally talk down on him. Yeah. They literally talk down. It doesn't matter about how much positive he does. It's always negative coverage. And
that one's evident though.
Yeah, and that's my point. Nobody really cares about a black couple in the media. They don't. They really don't. I think even if Stormzy,
maybe they don't care, but we care. Yeah, like, I don't know who you're talking for.
No, but when I say we care, I have to include we, because those are the powers that be that have the power to put those people in the screen in front of us. They don't care about it, so we won't see it until black people have. And that's why I say we have to have bigger battles to fight.
For example,
until we have our own media production, until we have our own news.
The Obamas.
And what is covered about them? And
a lot. She's gone on to have a best-selling book for like 2 years straight. Like everyone wants to be her. Like all black women like idolize her. Like she's like a good figure, like a public figure that everybody cares about. And them two, even though he hasn't been in the State House, they're still like the other day he published his favorite songs of the year or whatever, and people are still making noise over him. He's still like, them two are still people.
But you have to remember that Obama is a likable character and people gravitate towards him anyway. So I feel that would play a part, and the fact that his wife is a strong black woman, that also plays a part.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's a good thing if we had more of that.
Yeah. Of course. Do
you know what I mean?
But then you have to remember, look at the level that they're on. Like, I mean, people who are on a level even less than them, who are white, get more.
It's a thing, bruv. Trust me.
Get
Bring it
more-
at the top. Do you remember when Kanye West was beefing Adidas, beefing Nike about the control they're giving him because he's a black man? When he was beefing the whole fashion industry when they wasn't
and that's
letting
why I
him in.
say, when I
And
say
it's
we,
like,
it's the powers that be.
but I'm just trying to say, like, as a black person, like the black people, we suffer. Like, we
Yeah.
suffer in everything. It's so, even when we
It'll
are
never be an even
accepted,
playing
we're
field.
accepted a little bit, and we're
Yeah.
still not given full control. That is the point we're trying to make. Like, being black the colorism thing is still here.
Yeah.
It's going to
Definitely.
be here for a very long time. But obviously,
Peace-
when we're
people
talking
can
about
help.
the women, black women, we're even another subject, under black people.
Yeah.
We're on a subject on our own. I think it's down to black men to start holding us a bit more
1000%.
higher, and then everyone else
Actually,
will
cut
follow.
down.
Like,
Yeah.
simple. Like, and everyone always likes what your favourite's doing. Like, now, who's everyone's favourite? Stormzy. Stormzy's been promoting black women.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to use him as an example. Let's use, for example, Fredo now. If Fredo just went and come now, say his baby mum was one dark-skinned woman, everyone will do backflips.
Yeah.
They'll be going mad on social
They'll be
media.
like, yes,
Like, black people,
assist.
black people will be like, oh
Yeah.
my God, he's got a dark-skinned woman. Like, whoa.
I don't think so, you know.
1000%.
It would be a big
Of
thing.
course it
I
would.
don't know what world
I don't
you live
think
in.
so, no.
I need to come in your world.
but it's
Just come in your world.
No,
Because
I don't think so. I feel like a lot of people, there would be a lot of criticism towards her. I think maybe a lot of people might say, oh yeah, you know what? But I feel like people will nitpick. Like, look at, what's his name, Chris Eubank Jr., how he came out with his girlfriend recently. And look how people were just cussing
See,
him.
I didn't focus on
I
that.
didn't see that. I saw
that.
people saying yes.
Yeah,
like
I
a
saw black
sister.
people,
Yeah,
everyone
people loved it.
excited.
Okay, I saw people
I really
saying like,
that 2% of the negatives.
I
is
didn't
not-
even know people were doing that. I actually only saw
I saw
positive stuff.
negative.
I only
Like,
saw
look at the type
positive.
of girl that she is and things like that.
But again, it is definitely. I'm
And
gonna
she was
lie
like
to
a proper dark skin girl.
Yeah, she's
Beautiful.
proper. Yeah, she's
Big
cute.
batty thing.
Yeah. But it's defo a lot to do with the men now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know people are gonna rain me out about this, but yeah, but it is though. When I think my first experiences of like someone saying, oh, like your picky hair or like your anything to kind of do with my blackness, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was definitely from black males. It was definitely from black males, and I'm not gonna lie, some of them were family relatives, and I know they didn't mean it in any harmful way, but that's where I first heard it. These, like, when you see white people saying picky hair, and they didn't make it up themselves. They heard other people say it to other people, and them other people were black people that were black males that were saying it to black women. Look at, oh, why you got horse hair in your hair and all these other things. Like, it was all from black men. I don't remember it coming from anyone else other than black men. So let's let's refer to a tweet from how do I say it? Creds NSG tweeted, "Lol, some of you'd ask skin girls, oh, you meant dark skin girls, attack light skin girls unprovoked. I'm not discussing this. I'm not replying back. Don't at me. Have a good day."
He's an idiot. That's all I have to say about that. Because I feel as though when it's the other way around, who comes to black women's defence? I mean, and this is why I say a lot of the time it is just on social media.
When he says attack light skinned girls unprovoked,
And
There was an actual topic.
Yeah.
There was a reason
And
why.
then he replied, "Some things I've seen on here, honestly, if a light-skinned girl said that to a dark-skinned girl, it would be World War III. Y'all treat them like they ain't black. It's embarrassing because Lord knows the white person does not accept them as their own. How do you expect them to feel?"
I hear that, because some of the things, if it was said the other way around,
uproar.
it wouldn't, I mean, it would be a big deal.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
because, like, I'm just going to put myself in a random dark-skinned girl's shoes, yeah. There's certain things a light-skinned girl can't say to you. You ain't been through what we've been
Like
through.
what, though?
Like, just being put at the bottom, getting picked last, always looked at, like, look at the
But then
thing
can I
that
ask a
happened a
question?
few
What if
years
she's
ago.
an ugly? What if she's an ugly? Well, not your textbook light skin girl or mixed race girl. What if she's not your textbook?
Yeah, but
how can you then tell her that her struggles aren't comparable?
Because she's
to
not
yours?
black and
even when you're
dark-skinned.
not, even when you're clapped light-skinned girl, yeah, you
still get
still
attention.
get,
Yeah.
and just if you're walking down the road
Yeah.
with your light-skinned legs, you turn around, your face is clapped, cool.
Yeah.
But they've still looked at you
'Cause you're
body from the
light-skinned.
back because you're light-skinned. Even when you do turn around and
Yeah.
your face is clapped, they still might link you
It's
because you're
actually,
light-skinned.
it's mad because like
I've seen bare tapped light-skinned girls, and I'm looking at it like, shut up. You should have just been as black as me, because
What?
but not in that way.
But
Not
then
in that way.
look, you say it as
Not in
that.
that way. Not in that way. But don't think you're peng, because some of them just think they're peng because
Yeah.
of their skin. Like, babe, you're not that peng. Do you know what I mean?
And it's
Don't
mad.
let your skin.
Like, do you know what? You
That's
know-
basically what I'm trying to say.
But funnily enough, yeah. Do you know when I was pregnant with my son, right? His ex-girlfriends, they had like a little group of whatever, a little friendship group with, amongst themselves. And I remember my best friend at the time, she's passed, but my best friend, she knew one of the girls. So she was on the Facebook. So I think they intentionally put it up so that I could see it. But they were basically like a little light-skinned group of girls, mixed race group of girls. And they said they must have written, that was when Facebook was like quite, popular. And they wrote something like along the lines of, all these black girls coming and taking our mixed race men. Because
I've never seen that in my life. But I'm not going to lie to you.
But that's what I think, like, don't ever feel like, I know that mixed race girls try to act like they're above or that some of them.
Don't you remember back in the day when mixed race were all mixed race crews? What's the odds? Please, you lot used to pick each other. Don't even lie. They used to be like, you can roll.
You can't roll. On Twitter.
Let's be a crew. Yeah. Even in real life, when you used to go to motives, like under 18 raves, you see a little 10 mixed race girls. How the hell is there 10 of you lot all rolling? Like, you lot just beg it, man.
With the same ribbons in your hair and different multicolored tops.
Back in the day, 100% all friendships, like the mixed race crews were fake.
Shut up.
Most of them. And I'm not even saying it in a bad way because a lot of my friends are mixed race, but my friends will even say, and a lot of them that we've linked up now we're older used to roll with each other. You don't know what I'm saying, bro. They all used to roll, and we've made friends again with adults. And my brothers would be like, "Oh, me and I used to roll back in the day. We still got raves together." And they were all mixed race, and I used to see that when I was growing up. Like when I was growing up, my best friend was dark skinned, and our crew was probably the black girl crew, and there was other crews until probably we got a bit older, college times. People started like flexing together, but when we were younger, a lot of mixed race crews, light skin crews were together.
Yeah,
like were together, like 100%.
I feel like it was mixed.
You might have that one black girl that's involved in it, but other than that,
how do you lot feel about when Tiana Taylor and Ari Lennox were someone said something about how they look sexy but they look like Rottweilers somehow they.
Let me see
that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say what I felt. Okay, all right.
That guy said Ari Lennox and Tiana Taylor's ability to have dangerously high sex appeal while simultaneously looking like Rottweilers will always amaze me. No, first of all, whoever tweeted that, your mum looks like a Rottweiler.
I'm sorry, I've got a chest infection. So I'm going to be coughing like a flipping, what's that dog, Muttley? And I'm sorry, you're just going to have to bear with it.
But you're going to sound like Brian instead of Brooke. Oh my god, I can still hear him.
My god.
So I got something wrong with my lungs. I actually had to go A&E yesterday and got steroids.
No, but how can someone, what colour was the person that said that?
Black. It was a black guy.
No, he couldn't have been a black guy.
It was a black guy. Of course it was. White guys will never come out and talk.
This is what I mean about the black.
But can I just say one thing? I'm so sorry. I know you guys probably won't agree, but I used to think Tiana Taylor was hideous.
Like, I've had some bits done.
No, I don't know.
Like her nose and she's...
I feel like she used to look very manly.
She did.
But she's not the only person in showbiz who... I've used to think Drea looked like a bird.
There's makeup, bruv.
But then I feel like, after a while of seeing them, they grow on you. So I don't feel like... I don't know. I'd be...
Even not growing, you don't you hear that saying? You're not ugly, you're just broke. When you start getting...
money.
You just flex up.
But no, I looked at that. I saw that statement, and I was just
I love Tiana Taylor. She's like my
so
favorite.
Do I. I really do. Like, I feel like she's very talented. But I used to think that about her too. I just feel like she used to look very.
I feel that that's wrong for that person to try and say.
And again, coming from a black man, I'm just saying. Do you know what my problem with that is? Yeah, obviously everyone can have their opinion on it. Like if black men, whatever. But I think the issue I personally have is that I just feel like mixed race girls or light skinned girls always have black men defending them. I don't feel like I don't really feel like we have them defending, like your mixed race boys ain't really defending us, you know what I mean? So it's like, at least defend your own before you're defending others. Like, what about us? Like, or just keep it mutual. Like, you don't.
The ones who cuss us are the ones that honestly
stop.
But can I just say, even, like sometimes you see guys tweeting some stuff like, they tweet some questionable stuff about black women, and then you actually look at the person who's putting that statement across. I can't take it personally because it's not someone I'd ever be with. It's like, even what's his name, Mo Stacks, when he apparently dissed black girls a couple years back or with some tweets or whatever. I can't take it personal because that's not someone I'd ever go for.
But I think
I don't even take it like that. I think, obviously, I look at them and I think the cheek of you.
That's my point. That's my point. But then
obviously, no, you have to. I always think about other people, young people,
it's beyond that.
Other black people who are not as confident or who.
That's going to
look at that tweet and be hurt and think, oh my god, most that could be their favourite artist, and now they're seeing that he said this about them. Like, I think about how it affects like ripple around. Like, I don't ever like. normally when I do see them tweets, though, it does hurt me. I don't care if
Does
you're
it?
clapped. I don't care
Yeah.
if you're... I don't know why.
Because I feel like we're always bottom of the barrel. Sometimes it actually does feel like that. It's like, why always us? Like, why? I know, I'm starting to feel sorry for myself.
No, but
I'm like,
I do feel like that. Like, when I continuously see things about black women, I sometimes do feel like, what have we done that's
like,
so
why can't I
bad?
get a bit more like, why do
I feel like, why have we done so bad that we're always on the end of people's criticism? What have we done that's so bad?
We're just black, that's it. We're just dark skinned.
And literally, it is just because of the fact that you're not dark skin, please.
I am dark skinned.
But even like...
Don't take away from my
Put it back
blackness.
down to like clubs, for example, like back in the day, like when that whole district thing happened and they weren't letting in black girls and they were just wanted to have white girls and mixed race girls in the club, yeah? Like, them times was a mad time, like, mad time. And I've been raving in West for the longest,
yeah.
but I've never had a problem. But I've been out, and one of my dark skin friends, I remember she even just had her bum done. She was one of the first boy. Her bum was probably, even them times, remember it was a skinny white girl flicks and all that, yeah? Aura, it was actually Aura, they shut down, I could talk about them. The man was like, oh, you look, and I was dressed up so casual. If anything, when I was walking to the club, the girl that I'm talking about was actually saying, oh, are we actually going to get in? Look how Dee's dressed, yeah? When we got to the door now, the problem was not even how I'm dressed. It was you, your figure, everything. The man was just like, no, she just can't come in. It was like, what's wrong with her? Just everything, like everything.
Wow.
Like, it was because she was a black girl, she was really curvaceous, like she was just very confident, long weave, like coming down, like, and black women have suffered.
Weird, though,
look at Libertine, they used to tell you wait across the road.
Who used to tell you that?
Libertine,
that
they used to be like, whoever's the girl hosting that night, they'll be like, send pictures of your friends before you not even come. Like, black girls have been through it. Like, even the other day, recently, not the other day, last year, a few months back, Tape were moving like that. And I must have rolled up to Tape, like, we know the owners and stuff, yeah? I've rolled up to Tape like 3 a.m. to go to Little Tape, the side bit, yeah? But I've come to the main door and I'm in trainers, just concealer, eyebrows. He's telling me like, nah, doors are closed. Like, what are you doing at this time? Like, talking to me like I'm a joke. Like, I'm like, do you think I'd be at the door if someone wasn't coming to get me?
Yeah.
And then me and him, imagine we're going back and forth. We're actually beefing now. By the time now the person's come to get me, he's trying to tell the person, I don't think we should let her in. The person's like, bruv, I've come to get her. Then when we're walking downstairs, he's like, oh, why are you arguing with my staff? I was like, no, I'm not arguing with your staff. Like, you don't need to make them respect black people. What? Because I'm not done up half naked. He wants to be treating me like, why am I here type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, black women just, but if that was a white girl just rolling up with her blonde hair or a pink light skin, they wouldn't have gone through what I went through at the door. So black people are always getting it, man. Like, I don't know what we have to do, like, honestly.
You have to bleach.
No, we don't.
And you got to
have
remember, they
do
want to cater to, clubs want to cater to the ballers paying for the tables. Now, the ballers paying for the tables in the club are the Arabs, the footballers, and the drug dealers.
Yeah.
What girls do they all, most of them prefer? Light skin. So those are the girls the clubs want to let in. So if our men start moving like our queens are, like we're not coming in if you don't let our queens in, they're going to start moving differently.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because they're the ones who pay. Like, black women are not paying.
It's true. They like the men that are in front of us. You lot just need to. If you lot just, and then we're just behind, then that would be great.
Like, you need to hold us up a bit more.
Yeah, no, for real.
Oh, how do you not feel about, what's her name? Did you see when Bad Barbie, when she had her box braids and everyone was going mad?
Again,
and she was like, you
exaggeration.
black women who use our weaves, and but she went a bit far. I would have boxed her in her throat. She went too far, man. Like, she was cussing.
She was cussing.
No, but I think she had enough.
She even said, you're nappy hair, using out. Like, she went too far. Like, all she had to say was, I want to get braids sharp.
Yeah, I don't really have an issue with, or I don't even see it as a problem.
Exactly.
Like white girls or mixed race girls or whatever getting braids. Because I don't know, that just doesn't bother me. I've just never seen it as they're trying to be back. Actually, pause, let me not lie. When I was younger, I did used to think when I saw like white girls with cane rows, I just thought it looked a little bit odd. I'm be honest with you. So I'm like, obviously I'm used to having cane rows. So no, I did though, because it's like our hair texture is so different, yada yada yada, and I'm like, why she got cane rows for? But obviously as I got older, like, I don't know, I just find it like it's the norm, and I just feel like if people are gonna embrace our culture without being culture vultures, like if you're generally embracing it, do you know what I mean? Like when I see some people maybe wearing like a head wrap or whatever, like it's cute as long as I don't know, I feel like you can just tell with some people, like if they're using it to
monetize.
Yeah, like monetize.
Some white people genuinely just want to have braids, like.
Yeah, and I think it's all right, it's cute, like I don't see a problem with it, like rock your braids. But what I don't like is people then trying to turn around and be like, you can't be upset about that because you guys are wearing white girl hair. First of all, I've actually never heard of a weave called Caucasian weave. I've only heard of Brazilian, Mongolian, and they're not
That's
actually
just to
white.
guess it, though.
Yeah, they're not white. They're like
Exactly.
Basically, if Hitler was to come, they would be going in the same place where we're going. So
Literally.
it doesn't matter.
So how do you feel about like see like Kylie getting bigger lips, or is that, do you think that's culture appropriation, whatever that word is?
Yeah, you got it right.
Say it with your chest.
Brother, in case the other day I was like, yeah, meet me in Marylebone.
Marylebone.
I still can't say it.
Marylebone.
Marylebone.
Oh,
See, everyone said it different.
Marylebone.
you know
Anyway,
what I'm talking about.
is it wrong, like when Kylie, she took her lips out though?
No, she didn't.
Or she claimed she took
Took it out. Yeah, no,
But they
we
still
know
look nice,
what
innit?
your lips looked like before. Do I feel like I just feel like people should do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's a black
It's
thing,
not-
big lips, small lips.
I
Even
don't know,
though-
but I definitely do feel as though like we used to be. Even again, I feel like black. I don't have big lips. I don't feel like I do. I don't feel like I have.
Yeah, have small lips.
Brother,
right?
you haven't got them
I-
paperclip lips.
I've always felt like I do. My brother tells me I've got like a monkey mouth, and he's
your lips
always
are nice.
told me that. But I know a lot of girls in school used to get called bubble lips,
Yeah.
rubber lips,
Yeah,
or if they did have big lips.
yeah.
And I do feel as though like, you know, it is a bit. I would see why a black girl who used to get called that might feel a type of way when everyone's doing it now, because everyone demonized her in school for looking that way, but now
But
everyone.
I don't think you should feel away, because it's like anyone who had a body back in the day and sees people with bodies now, you don't feel away. You just be like, I hear you.
No,
Like,
but you
I've
weren't
been
dissed
having
for
this.
it. You weren't dissed. Remember, girls would get.
When I used to get this for having a big bum, that I used to wear
Yeah,
tracksuits
so did
all
I,
the time.
because when I was
in
younger,
my family,
there was-
at school, like
There was
everything.
no-
Like, and I used to
you know
cry.
what?
My bum's high.
Back
That's
in
I used
why.
to cry.
So,
like my cousins would be like, "Shut up with your fat bum," and I'd literally start bawling. My
But do you know what? It wasn't even
and
just
that's
the
like
fat
7, 8
bum
years old.
thing. When back in the day, there was no in between. It was if you had a big, like if we had curvy figures like this, we was classed as fat. Like I got called fat bear when I was younger. I'm like, but I didn't feel like I was fat.
Fat.
I just because I went in a little bit and then I came out, but there was no in between. It was either you were slim
Or
or
fat.
you was fat. If you was curvy, you was fat. Now there's like the in between. It's
no,
like slim,
man. In
curvy.
school, boys used to like.
Yeah, you
try
can
and
have a big
like,
bum.
slap girls' bums and stuff,
Oh,
and
what
say
school
big
did
black.
you
Yeah, but they were slapping the flat bums too back then too. They didn't know no different. they really didn't know no different.
Libs.
No, it's true, but yeah, it doesn't bother me. If you want to get lip fillers for bigger lips, go through.
Feel
Do
free.
you know what I mean? It's actually, I think it's kind of a compliment. Like, oh, you want lips like these? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
pay for
you?
these ones, so that's
do
alright.
you?
Can we go
Yeah.
back to the bad Barbie conversation? You know what? I feel like us as black women, I saw like all the negativity she was getting kind of on the shade room comments, and then on Twitter, and I just feel like again, there's so many other battles that we need to fight. So I'm talking about in terms of us women. I mean, if you guys want to see platforms where we're represented, I feel as though that's something that we need to look at. How are we going to go about doing that? How are we going to go about building these platforms that you want to appear on?
Yeah.
How are we going to get together and not be crabs in a barrel and be disgusting towards and hateful towards each other?
Yeah.
That's what I feel the steps are moving forward. Things like somebody doing hair, I feel like it was just too much. It was way too
Yeah,
much.
I think it went
Yeah,
too far.
It went too far for her, and you got to remember that.
That's
girl,
why she clapped back like that.
Yeah.
She's young as well.
Yes,
She probably can't
exactly.
take it.
It's just too much. Somebody like Kim Kardashian getting braids, and the other day my little cousin actually, she's the lightest skinned person you'd ever see, but she's so pro black,
Yeah.
right? And the other day I think Kim Kardashian had there was she was featured in some magazine. I don't know who she was trying to be. That it, Diana Ross? Right, yeah. So she had like this, and my cousin was absolutely upset about it. And I'm just like, why? Why are you upset about this?
But you know what? I kind of get why that people might be upset about that, because even what was it? It was like I think it was like a kids' film, but the princess or something was meant to be white, but it was a little black girl that was playing the girl, and then everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
Little
you
Mermaid."
can't." Yeah, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, "You can't have a black
You've
girl
changed
do
it.
it.
Or
You
fictional
changed
character.
it." Yeah,
But they do it all the time. They've even done it with James Bond. They've done it with Harry
Why?
Potter. They
Look at Meghan Markle.
can.
Sorry, that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing happening
Yeah.
around. They
Yeah.
find every excuse to chat shit about her.
Yeah.
And what they're saying, especially Piers Morgan, you fucking idiot. Yeah, like bruv, the guy just, bruv, he takes it so far, like to the point Twitter got onto him and he had to even show DMs of their conversation back in the day.
Like
and everyone was like, you're just sad that she don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
He picks at things and everyone's saying, you might as well just say because she's black.
Yeah.
Because everything you're saying is not a big deal to the point, she took her man. They've left the whole royal family. They're moving to Canada.
Yeah.
They're doing them. And I'm so happy for them, because they would have probably killed her off. They would have made some fake one day when she's dropped Archie
But that's
to London to
it's
be
not
the
too
family.
late.
The plane she's getting back on will just drop or something.
It's not too late to do that.
They was going to dead her off.
It's definitely not too late to do that, for them to do that.
Yeah, but it'll just be... They don't have to do it now because she's not using the HRH title.
Yeah.
She's not getting no funding off them. They're literally going to have a
Grind by
quiet
themselves.
and independent life. So if they did go off and try and do that, that would be just some messed up shit. Harry will speak against them, but he better anyway because he's one of us. But like, that is the prime example of colorism, like in this country. Like that hurt me, seeing the way that they.
But then you can't call that colorism because she's light skinned. She's mixed.
But that goes to show you that the little half of black that she has in her, her mum's
Offends
even
so
like really
much.
fair.
Yeah.
It really offends British people. Like they just can't stand having her part of the monarchy. Like
Yeah.
no, it needs to be white through, white in and out. Like it just, do you know what I mean? Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
I really do feel sorry for her, especially like when she came out, she did an interview and she was saying that,
No one asked if she's okay.
no,
man.
exactly, and you could tell like she really wanted, she wanted to cry, but I feel like she kept her poise because of who she is.
I hope Archie now goes and gets. I hope Archie does what Tom Hanks' son does, like yardy thing, just come out of nowhere. When Tom Hanks' son
No,
did
but
that,
the baby came through with the features though. I was like,
He's ginger,
yes,
innit?
Yeah.
but
he
the
looks
little
like-
button nose.
Nose,
Oh, he's
yeah.
so cute. Yeah, man.
no,
Love that.
he's gonna trust me. He's gonna try and.
Like, you know what, the comments that I've seen, they're so ridiculous, like towards that woman, and it's just like, but what has she really done? Like, even when you see the articles about she broke royal protocol by wearing a one shoulder, but then you see Kate wearing a one shoulder, you see Diana wearing a one shoulder, you see Nicole
Diana used to
wearing...
wear crepes, tracksuit, everything.
Listen,
do her.
what they've done
Gang,
to this
gang.
woman, I don't even feel like, how can it be allowed? Like, why is this not illegal to do this to someone? Like, continuously. And she's supposed to be somebody so higher up. So you protect who you need to protect. You protect Andrew, the paedophile.
That's what
You don't
everyone was
protect,
saying.
but you don't protect her, who's done
Like-
nothing. They say, oh, we see she's manipulative. How?
Yeah, she's
What?
now
I
made him
understand.
leave his family.
Yeah, how?
No.
What?
A big man who even in interviews back in the day was even saying stuff about his mum, and he knows
Yeah.
exactly what they're capable
Yeah.
of. Like he's not
Yeah.
taking no chances. Like, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, definitely happy for him.
And I hope Archie grows up and gets a black woman as well.
He probably will.
Very
as well.
unlikely,
We're
but
speaking it into
you
existence,
can pray.
manifesting that for you. But what was I going to say? Right.
Oh
the
yeah,
N-word.
sorry, no. Back to
Oh.
Tom Hanks' son. People are saying that he done that for
The N-word.
clout and to
Oh,
promote
what,
his
doing the
music.
like black?
The Jamaican accent, but I heard his baby mum's Jamaican.
Oh, sorry.
He's got a black girlfriend, a Jamaican baby mum.
Well, that's too-
So I didn't even.
Can I-
I found it funny. I'm not Jamaican anyway, so I don't know how.
Can I
was meant to
ask,
take
yeah,
offense.
what do you guys feel about, like interracial, relationships? Because I feel as though black women are so pro, interracial relationships. I see it all the time. They're so pro it when it's a white man and a black woman. But then as soon as it becomes a black man and a white woman, it's like it's so, I don't know, it's just too much.
No, I feel it's the other way around. I feel like black men who date white women, or black men who date all types of women, they don't really care. But when they see a black woman, it's like double take. Like, it's
true, because
I've been out with my
on...
brother and he's still double taking. Like, raw, like Donnie's got my like.
Yeah, no,
do you know what I mean?
I used to have a white boyfriend and we've gone
And I used to
central
threaten the
London
black
and they
men
look at us
community.
like, or they even do stuff that
I
are so
threaten the black
rude,
men. Which one I
and
pull
they'll
up
try
with
and
my white
pull me
boy?
whilst I'm with him because it's like,
Yeah, I used to threaten the black man. Like, I'm done with you lot. I'm gonna go white.
I think we've all been
I
there.
still haven't done it though, but I used to threaten all the time. Watch when I pull up with my thing, my Beckham, my Beckham,
But no, what were we
I'm
just Tom
so
Hanks? Okay,
dead.
all right, so we covered literally.
Yeah, I don't think back to Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I'm Jamaican, and to be honest,
Was you offended?
no.
I saw them welcoming him. Like, in the
I
comments,
weren't. I don't know. I mean, I can get why people were a bit offended because it did almost a little bit feel like
I didn't
you was
see it, sorry.
mocking it a little bit. But then also,
you done it the next day?
Can
Done
you
the next
briefly?
one,
Briefly.
he was just doing like loads of videos like in like saying wagwan and like yum. Sorry, I'm probably as bad as him trying to speak patois, but like he was just doing that.
He does there's like some white man who does all the rap songs on Instagram and he wears glasses.
Oh my god, the nerd. Yeah, he's sick though.
But he's good. No, but see, it's a different energy.
So what's the difference?
Like I can't. Like it does feel a little bit like you're kind of taking the piss. Well, yeah, you're definitely forcing it, but I mean, like you're kind of taking the piss. But I don't know. I just weren't offended. But to be fair, I just don't. When I see people doing stuff like that, I just don't.
I'm not gonna lie. He put the Jamaican flag in his bio.
Did he? So what? Has he got a bashment song out or what?
He's a proper.
Where? Where's the?
I'm gonna. That's the whole point. I'm getting it out for them. Mate. He even done a next one the next day. The reception done is not the best.
But I laughed, so I couldn't have been that offended because I thought it was funny.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chatana, coming straight from the Golden Globes. You want to
This is embarrassing.
Father Tom Express telling her what so forward come. Big up, tune in.
How embarrassing.
Next day, this was on the next day.
Yo, big up the youth them way out the Kingston. This morning and we see the thing turn up. Internet gone mad. Respect, you don't know.
This one sounds like he's English.
Booyaka, booyaka.
All right, Ali G.
I don't even say that.
No, they don't say that.
He's doing bare. He's trying to blow off this.
Enough's enough, right? Look.
He knew it was time to back it in.
Carter would have got so much attention, but man, it's been crazy. And one thing I'm not joking about is my love and appreciation for Jamaica, the Jamaican culture.
He had to come. I bet that's some PR.
Yeah, but to be fair, I didn't like as much as I felt like, oh, you're kind of taking the piss. It's almost like, you know, like sometimes people do like an Asian accent, but it's out of like, not in a rude way, like to be funny. But when people do it, it's funny because when you see a black person trying to do an Asian accent, it's like
hilarious.
You're not Asian, it's jokes. So I think it's the same thing with a white.
It's like
man
when I do a Jamaican accent,
Jamaican,
it sounds left. I do it for bands.
Or yeah,
But I feel like I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
Black.
on Twitter they don't like it. Somebody tweeted the other day, I hate people who
Oh, shut up! Don't eat our rice, man. Don't eat jollof rice. Don't even link a Nigerian guy talking. Shut up.
I hate non-Jamaicans speaking in patois, so they don't like it.
Oh, please, man. We don't like you eating our jollof and our this and that. I just say that because you are us.
Yeah.
Like Caribbeans come from Africa. Oh, April, sorry, I'm back to Africa. But yeah, no, wait. Colorism, it is what it is, man. It's always going to be a thing, innit?
That wasn't that deep though. That wasn't that deep to me. Like I don't think he did anything wrong. And also, I feel like he didn't go too disrespectful.
But if he has a Jamaican babe mum, is that okay?
Yeah, as long as you're not saying
that's what I found
you
out.
Jamaican, come let me slap your batty.
But wait, how do you guys feel about guys who have grown up in a white man who's grown up in a predominantly black area?
Yeah,
and he has friends who say nigger,
and he says nigger.
What do you guys feel about that?
But the worst thing is, these things are said all the time in the back. It's when it's done online or done in public that becomes a big deal.
Issue. Yeah,
because I'm sure back in the day I've had a white friend who said it, and I probably didn't even deep it like that.
I don't think.
But if you said it online now, or like, it's going to be a big deal.
I don't know if I've ever heard of.
Or if you're insulting us about it, like you fucking nigger. What? Oh, I love you, my nigga. It's different. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it depends how. But still, people have an issue with the fact that term is used from a white man
I know.
altogether.
I've seen girls rapping. I'm doing a snap video, rapping to a song. And say it, nigga, in the song.
And then people are getting onto the girl.
Get onto them. I think they're like, she should have paused. I've seen comments. She should have. I'm like, bro, she's just rapping the song. Do you know what I mean? I don't take offense to it, but it's when it's a disrespectful thing, like fucking black nigga bitch, or when they're abusing you with it, then you want to kill someone. But when someone's like saying it in a song or saying it in I love my nigga, I don't know, then it's different.
Do you know what? I just feel like the word point blank period should just be out, and I feel like the only reason why people are using that is because they've heard other people say it. But like I don't actually feel like I've ever like the white friends that have the black friends, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that to them. Like it would be like bro or whatever. Even like black people, really, I don't really hear.
I never seen a white boy go, yo, my nigga.
Never. And I'm not even just chatting poo. Like I've actually never I've never seen it.
It happens
Fair
though.
dues, yeah.
Like,
But
bro,
I think it's
yeah,
for
but
us to
like-
stop really using them terms.
Oh yeah, of
then
course,
they will
because
stop
we're
using it.
making them comfortable. with saying
we
it.
make it out like it's a calm word to use.
It's
so
not.
why would they think it's a wrong word to use?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely not.
It's bad for us.
Don't
But
use the words
yeah.
NIGGER.
I think we've come to the end.
we come to that. Well, I think.
Vocals. I'm joking.
I mean, well, as we like to do, to sum it all up, what on the whole, no shade episode today, how do we feel about light skin, dark skin? Where's our heads at? What's the verdict on the matter, or how do we feel about it? Has anyone's opinions changed from the beginning of this conversation to the end?
No.
What about yours? Because you came in big and strong.
I still feel the same way. I feel we have bigger battles to fight. I feel like us. Can I just say, I'm sorry, but there's like so many black girls who like literally come for me on social media.
What colour are you?
Because the way she said, she's like, there's like
looking at her
so
like,
many
why?
black
No,
girls that like come
They
for
might be coming for you
me.
for other things.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Don't focus.
No,
on
I'm not.
just-
I'm not
it
saying
could be
because it's because I'm
other
black.
things. It could be other things.
No, it's not because I don't. Think
I see
it's
them coming for you still. I see
Yeah,
them.
exactly, you saw it, right?
No, but I didn't see it. I wouldn't put it as a whole of black girls. It looked like everybody was coming for you that day.
No,
There was a whole army.
No, one of them was coming for you.
No, I don't think so.
Why do you, no, but honestly, why do you keep saying black girls? What vendetta do you think black
I
girls
think
have
it
got
is
against
because
you?
no.
I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know. I've always felt.
And you like mixed race boys.
No,
You're
I
even a
don't.
different
I
black
don't.
girl.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I like all types of men.
Exactly.
But so like my I don't. Really,
No,
I
I'm
don't.
not saying exactly like that, but
No, do you know what? I've always kind of felt like.
yo, black girls, stop coming for Brooke. Important thing.
No. Do you know what? I feel as though like in year 7 I went to public school. Then after year 7 I went to private school. Then after that in year 11 I came back to do college. And then I feel as though like when I was in college, because I was quite intelligent, well, not quite, I am intelligent. And I felt as though like in school, although I used to take it quite serious, but I used to play a lot. So even girls in my class, like they used to look at me like some type of way, like I don't want to say it's jealousy, it's envy.
Boffin things. Or...
Yeah, not even like
You're
that.
book smart, you're pretty, and you're just
because
confident.
I was never a boffin. Like, don't get it twisted. Like I've always been kind of the people that like the popular crew type thing, but I've always felt like people kind of just used to look at me a certain type of way, and also the fact that I'm not really this type of person who talks to a lot of people. I keep myself to myself. So I feel like because of that, people judge me a lot. It's a lot of judgment towards me, and that's,
do you know what it could be?
Yeah.
It could be just even that. I used to get that a lot because I used to, with my social anxiety, I used to like be out with banks or in all these social things, and I won't say hello to people, I won't talk to people.
Yeah.
Like people will be looking at me like I know them from Instagram, like they follow me, I follow you, and I still won't say hello. And then I used to be like, oh, I used to feel like off vibes.
Yeah.
But as soon as I started being more like public with people, like, hi, you're right, whatever, I realised they love me. As soon as I say hello, everyone's like, oh my God.
No, but listen.
Like, you'll be surprised that all these
like,
girls,
you guys,
all these people
yeah.
that you're probably feeling that they don't like you, they probably do like you. They want to know you.
Yeah,
and you're
that's
just not
why
giving
they're
off vibes. So then they turn against you.
No, but I
don't.
don't. Do you know what? Because even when we first met, you guys were like, oh, like I'm surprised that you drink. Like I'm surprised. Like, but that's just who I am. Like, and you. As we all know, we all talk, and I'm a cool person. Like,
No, she's not. She's horrible. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm a proper cool person, so it's not even that I give off bad vibes. I'm just not really this type of like cliquey person. Like I don't.
And you don't have to beg it.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That's what, and I feel like a lot of people, especially in the industry and whatnot, I feel like people expect you to be this beggy person, but that's just not
But
me,
I think
who I am.
now,
and I feel like
when
people should
are gonna
take me for that.
see how you really are because of this.
But it's definitely not because you're black, so get that out of here.
No, but I've never thought that it's because I'm black. Like,
Or
that was
black
it.
I
girls.
feel like they're
Or a
going to
lot of
sting
black
you
girls.
again now for even saying that.
All right, we have to cut that off, okay?
Leave that one right there.
There ain't no cutting.
We gotta
Leave it
cut
there.
that.
You said it with your chest. Yeah?
No,
I even felt elbowed. I was like,
She's like, I don't know why black girls don't like me.
No,
and you said it more than once. I'm thinking,
No,
bro,
but I'm telling you how I genuinely feel, because even as growing
I
up,
can't
I've never
imagine
really-
saying that. I would get smoked.
No, I'm telling
On
you
site.
how I feel. Like the only black friend that I've had, like even my mum will say, like, you don't really have any black friends. Like,
I'm so.
I no, honestly, like my only best friend, my best friend. Am I digging a deeper hole right now?
You're gonna
I got your headstone.
Wait, put your Instagram on
Go on.
private.
No, I'm joking. But no,
No, but it's
honestly,
what it
I hear what you're saying, you
what
know,
it is,
because
yeah.
that's how, if you look at my crew, I think, apart from when my cousins roll with me, my main friends, like my main group chat now, my 3 girls in the group chat are all mixed race, but that isn't because of anything. And I would never feel like my black friends feel some type of way or anything like that. But this is a pretty privileged moment. I remember being in school and being one of the prettiest black girls, and a few black girls didn't fuck with me.
That's my
So
point.
I get it.
That's
But
my point. I think
they didn't
as well.
like me, that crew, because all their boys fancied me.
And I always feel like black women.
I don't think black women hate on me or give me any pressure or see me as a competition. Now that I'm older, it's all love. Like, it's all love. Like, I get the most love.
Maybe I need to change my outlook because I'm just kind of like.
Please.
No, I definitely feel like a lot of the times when women are against you or women don't fuck with you, it's always because of
Something to do with
non-intention.
man. Trust me.
It's always to do with
their
that.
man will probably all follow you on your
That's it.
Instagram.
That's it.
And imagine you're someone's baby that's every day double tap your favourite drug, double tap. You know,
It
kick
could
him out of the
literally be
fucking
that.
bed, bro. Why is he can pay bills? You have to shut up. You hate Brooke. And do you know what I'm trying to say? They can't beef their man, so they beef you. So sometimes I bet you
there's a
any
girl who
money
does
has something
that.
to do with that.
And for me, I just
Because you know how many man ring me? Oh, I beg you, hook me up with
seriously.
I'm like,
no, and the thing is, I just don't even care about. Like, I wouldn't even be with someone who had a girlfriend. I don't
Home
want
wreck.
your man.
Are you sure?
I swear to God, I'm not even that type of person. Like,
can we just discuss your tweet though and get out of the way?
yeah, what's my tweet?
No, the one that they smoked you online.
All right, the tweet. All right, you're discussing. Are we discussing it? Yeah.
Just to close it.
Clear the air.
To close it. Everyone,
Alright.
This is what Brooke said online and they smoked her.
Alright,
I saw them smoking that. I said, I don't want none of this smoke. If I even back here, it's going to be long. I'm too hot.
So
It'll just get
basically, the
dangerous.
tweet was, every single time when I go to my friends, I can't remember what it was. It was something along the lines of, basically, my friend's husband never gives me eye contact whenever I go around to the house. And then somehow it turned into, oh, you want to seduce your friend's husband.
Why do you want your friend's husband
Why
to
do
look
you
at
want
you?
to look at me in my eye? Like, you know, and
Even the next day they carried on. I couldn't believe it. I woke up next day and I said, Brooke, they're still smoking Brooke. I don't want it. Listen, I checked on you. I messaged
No,
you.
you did.
Because I think it's too much. Even I would have deleted it out. Because they were on her.
I don't delete it.
No, you
because-
handled it very well.
No,
You
but
handled it. You're ready.
my thing is, first of all, I know a lot of these girls who are haters. Like,
Why do you want your friend's husband to look at you?
I mean, that's basic communication, expecting eye contact. If somebody initiates conversation with you, wouldn't, and this is, now we're on camera, I'll show you exactly what he does, and you'll tell me if it's weird. Oh, are you okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But how do you know, he feels like if he does look in your eyes, maybe he finds you attractive, number one. Wait, number two, if he does look in your eyes, some people feel like there's, like too much of a connection, especially if I find you attractive as well.
But I don't look at it like that because that's my friend's husband.
Yeah,
So-
but
in
he's
his
a
head.
man. You're very sexy. No offense.
No, but my
I'm not even
thing-
going to ask the question on air.
No, my thing was
gonna ask.
No, my thing was this. Yeah, my thing was this. It was, to me, it's basic communication. I'm not even looking at it in a sexual way. I feel like people changed it into a sexual way.
Yeah,
Because
but
of
when
who
you
I
was
am.
tweeting it,
Yeah.
did you not think people might?
No, because
like-
it was innocent to me. It was just like,
You can't on social
listen.
media. You have
You know,
to,
like, all I'm thinking is, Brooke, sorry. Like, why couldn't you write,
but-
this guy doesn't have eye contact? You have to write your friend's
I saw
husband.
something that said, why didn't you just tell your girl instead of Twitter? That's where the argument
Started.
that wasn't the argument. The argument
But how
was,
do you even tell your friend that? Why do you want my husband to look in your eyes? We're falling out today.
Yeah.
No,
it's
but
facts.
but that's what I'm saying.
If you came to me as a friend-
No, I've spoken to my friend.
on Twitter, if she said it on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so it's-
I wouldn't
Would you
chat to
lie?
you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
true.
chat to you. If you went to talk about my husband on Twitter,
No, listen,
best
that's-
believe you're gonna
let
come
me
to
ta-
mess in your name.
No, let me-
block.
No, all right, let me-
all that says block, I would block you everywhere. Don't
No,
talk
all
about
right.
my
So this is
husband
my
online.
thing. That when I said I've spoken to her about it before.
No, you said online.
I've spoken to her. Like, me and her, we're close. She's older than me, like a few years older than me.
The husband wants to be, man.
Wow.
This is my
He
thing.
cannot look at you. You better wear trackies.
No, and that's the thing. Like,
Big trackies.
Listen, Monday to Friday, I look a bum. I
Big-
go to
big
work.
trackies.
On the weekends,
Please don't go to tight clothes.
No.
The husband's dying, bro. Sorry to the friend. I'm sorry.
My thing is this, okay? I'm not there to seduce anyone's husband. That's my friend. When I've spoken to her about it, she just laughs. And
If
she's
you was
just
my
like, he's
friend
got
and I have a
issues.
husband, you're not even coming to my yard.
But why? I'm not. If I'm
was
your
having
friend,
these discussions the other
if I'm
day
your
with
friend,
my
you know
friends.
my intentions. and
There's
my
some
intentions-
friends, yeah, or there's just some. Not I'm saying anything that's bad with you.
Yeah.
But there's just some people you just can't have around your
Nope.
man if you know your man. Like there's
Nope.
one of my friends, her ex, he always used to try to have too much banter with us when we come to her house. He thinks he can just come in and sit with his top off.
Oh no,
Fucking dusty. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing here? You're all trying to kick too much. Like, no, you don't. Mm-mm.
But then, isn't it your man you need to talk to, not your friend?
No. Like she even used to stick it on him, like stop being too comfortable with my girls, like it don't work like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? She did have a word with him, she did in the end, but trust me, I would prefer my husband not looking in my brethren's eyes than the one that's kiki and begging.
But this is my thing, like Denise, if you're my friend, and listen, everyone knows that, like, every single one of my friends, they know I'm loyal to it, like I'm loyal down to it, and if I know you're loyal to me, and I can vouch for you.
Some people ooze natural sex appeal or natural attraction.
No, but listen,
even if they're trying to not do nothing, like you're just mad attractive. Like even if you're look at Maya, people want to swallow a boo. Do you know what I mean? Like there's people that's gonna find you mad attractive.
But then that's not your issue, and I feel like that should use.
He's avoiding any problem looking on the floor.
But I don't think it's that. I genuinely I
think it's his own thing. He does it with random people.
I don't know because I've never seen him.
The postman and
I've never seen him interact. I've never seen him interact with other people. But I'm just saying that it was never anything to take that should have been taken sexually. I feel like if I was an anime character, if I was an anime AV, no one would have taken offense to it. Nobody would have said anything about it. But just because of maybe how I look, they just...
It is.
Of course.
Facts. It is. If you were skinny, straight back and sides...
No one would care.
Nobody would even say, imagine... It would have got no response.
Imagine I tweeted this on Friday afternoon.
It went on to Monday.
No, listen. Somebody's come on my page, some hater bitch. She's come on my page, and literally scrolled down to, like, the Friday on Saturday. So it started on Saturday afternoon. You scroll down through my things to read Friday's tweet
and then
try and quote tweet it
so it can start another war.
To bring, and that's how it started.
Did you open her bio?
Huh? Sorry?
Did you open her bio pic?
Did I open it?
Did you check her profile?
Yeah.
Did she bother you?
Nah. None of these girls bother me. Like, and that's why I could literally be on here and do what I'm doing.
Them.
And that's what I think it is. Like, literally, you know what she said to me? Apparently, she tweeted. Well, she tweeted something about. Because I said, "Oh, you guys are jealous."
There was one girl I saw of your thing. She was prepared to write a book for you.
Honestly, listen, they were literally writing dissertations about me.
There was one
and I'm
girl.
so honoured. Where's the camera? Where do I look? Where's the close up?
She was.
I am so honoured that you decided, to write.
I don't like that type of smoke. Please don't ever do that to me. I'll find you yard.
No, to be honest, I don't care because these people's energy is never the same in real life. So as long as your energy, like when I see you, your energies, you keep your energy right. That's all that matters, because online everyone could be whoever they want to be. But yeah.
On that note,
that's that's pretty privileged. But
I'm your girl, Denise Dainty. Els. I'm your girl, Denise Dainty.
I'm Brooke.
And I'm April.